In the greenhouse game, each week begins with 3 players entering the greenhouse, earning power in deciding who goes home each cycle. Players in the greenhouse designate which players are vulnerable at each week's banishment. Additionally, players are able to earn seeds, the in-game currency, and the vulnerable players can use those seeds to buy their way out of precarious situations. Alliances must be forged, lies must be told, and at the end of each cycle, someone has to go home. It's the ultimate game of negotiation. Do you strike now or save your power for later? Do you save a valuable ally or do you save your seeds? 13 enter, 1 will leave. This is the greenhouse. In her exit interview, Carlin left 1 seed to Clay and 1 seed to Patrick. Hello, contestants. It's time for another greenhouse challenge. Woo! Yeah. For that. This challenge is one of my favorites. It's called time betting. I will give you a task, and you will write down how many seconds you think it would take you to complete that task. The person who puts the shortest amount of time has to try to beat their time. If they succeed, the person who wrote the longest amount of time is eliminated. Does this make sense?
It does.
The last 3 standing enter the greenhouse, and we will do first, second, third type gig. Additionally, you have an opportunity to win seeds in this challenge. If you're the person who has to do the challenge and you beat your time, you also win a seed. Okay?
Yes.
Holly's got him. She wants to give him out. All right. For your first task, how long would it take you, using the bricks from this trash can, to build a tower taller than this chair? Reveal. Starting with Victoria.
20 seconds.
45 seconds.
29 seconds. 21 seconds.
40.
1 minute and 5 seconds.
All right. So the shortest time was 20 seconds, I believe?
Yes.
All right, so Victoria, you are in danger. You're out of time.
Oh, that was so close.
Sorry, you've been eliminated.
Love it.
The next one's a bit different. How many tries would this take you? We will give you a water bottle. How many tries will it take you to flip it on this table?
Full of water?
You can change the water level as you'd like. You get the idea. Hopefully. Reveal.
10.
6. 14.
8.
12.
All right, so Johnny's in danger, and Patrick has to do it.
Do it. This is so exciting. I can change it after I flip it and it sucks.
Yep.
Saliva on there, it'll help.
2, 3, 4. He's got it. Johnny, you're out of challenge. Goodbye.
That was good water though.
And also, Patrick, you win a seed.
My first seed of the game!
Using these 2 sticks, how long would it take you to transfer these bricks over to this sawhorse?
Great acting.
All 4 of them?
All 4. We'll make it 3. 3 of them.
He's in the mood for giving. This is Caesar. It's his.
How long would it take you? Let's reveal.
1 minute.
46 seconds.
41 seconds.
2
How long did you put?
7 minutes and 32 seconds. I think that was my Domino's time earlier.
Alright, so Caitlin's in danger, and Clay, you have to do it in 46, you said?
41.
I got it.
Start as soon as it touches a brick. If you drop it, you can use your hands to put it back up on yourself.
Okay, thank you.
I'm going whenever you touch
What
the
if I never start? Alright. Oh, don't you dare! God! Y'all are gonna hear me curse, so just don't pay attention to me. Impossible.
He's got 3 seconds to do it.
Throw them.
You were so close.
I know.
So this week's greenhouse is Caitlin, Patrick, and Maddie. Next task. How long would it take you to score 2 beanbags and reveal?
What? Oh. 39.
39, 49.
3 minutes and 2 seconds.
That's 1. This is a bit of an abstract and artistic choice, but we'll let you imagine how close he gets to scoring the cornhole. And there you go.
9 seconds left.
I'm sorry, Caitlin, you've been eliminated.
Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well, what's your card?
Don't worry about it. He gets a seed, right?
Yes, and touchdown.
Yeah.
All right, players. How many seconds will it take you starting from this chair, one at a time, balancing 2 ping pong balls from here into that cup?
Like,
Wait.
like one at a time.
Okay, so 2 laps.
Okay.
2 laps of balancing a ping pong ball into the cup.
So small. It's a little baby cup.
You have to do it twice. If you drop it, you have to start over.
It's a pause.
Please. Okay. Reveal.
Is it 3 minutes?
46 seconds.
All right, Patrick has 46 seconds.
If I would have known.
All right, he's got it.
Nice.
29 seconds remaining.
And he wins a seed. All right, so my 3 greenhouse players, meet me at the couch. All right, players. We've got the rose, the sunflower, and 2 seeds. You know what to do. Caitlin, you're first. What would you like to claim?
I would like to claim the rose.
All right, pass this down. Maddie, would you like to steal the rose or claim sunflower or 2 seeds?
I want to steal the rose.
Rose is stolen. Caitlin, you must choose one of these 2 items. Which one would you like?
I would like. Well, it doesn't matter, right?
Well, I mean, do you want to talk about it? We're here.
No.
I didn't want to either. It was a quarter.
That was very nice of you to offer that. I guess I'll just do the 2 seeds.
All right, pass these down. And Patrick, what would you like?
I'll take some.
All right, so the final standings for the week. Patrick is the sunflower, Maddie is the rose, and Caitlin gets 2 seeds. Prepare for nominations, everyone.
I think that we need to talk to Brody.
We need to talk to Brody.
Yeah.
We need to talk to Laura.
Laura's, I mean, what are we going to say?
I don't know. I just need to know what they're thinking.
Yeah, we can talk to them. Yeah.
We could convince her to drop out.
The game.
A worthy
this
cause.
guy.
A worthy cause.
Right.
I'm trying to think strategy.
Yeah, we
what
just
they're
have to,
gonna
we have to
do.
make sure that we are voting the same.
Okay.
And I gotta try to make sure that Brody is doing the same.
Well, let's see who's nominated. Let's go talk to.
Oh yeah, nobody's nominated
Nobody's
yet.
Yeah.
nominated.
I'm like, voting for nobody, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we need to
Work.
find out who's on it.
I felt good so far. We possibly drew a line in the sand in the last round because Patrick wanted to keep Carlin for obvious reasons. With Brody campaigning so hard against her, I got Victoria and Johnny to vote with me, and we were the 3, and they were the 2. So now it's obvious that we didn't vote with them. I don't know if that's going to shoot me in the foot this round. I'm trying to keep talking to everybody. I'm trying to stay abreast of what's going on as much as possible. I know people are going to start withholding things from me, and I'm going to do my best to navigate that. I think I have a chance to possibly be in the top, but it would suck to get knocked out now. I don't know. I need to talk to. So here's the thing. I developed more of a rapport with Maddie a couple of rounds ago. I told her, like, when I had to put her up, I was like, I'm not gunning for you. Literally, nobody is. They're all going for Gabby. But like for your own game, you need to go talk to people more. Like, don't sit on the sidelines. And I think that helped her. I've tried to keep my loyalty strong with Laura, even though she doesn't have my full loyalty. But you know, like, you're trying to keep a decent rapport. Now I feel like Patrick is a wild card. And he needs to go. And then Laura needs to go. And then you know what? I think Brody needs to go. Unless they get me out first. We'll see.
I mean, anybody that you put up is
Yeah.
gonna feel some type of way
Yeah, no, they're gonna feel some type of way now.
about it. So,
But I figured, I mean, I did it once before.
yeah. So you don't have any thoughts yet?
Not necessarily. Is there anybody that, like, you, like, don't want to see in the game anymore?
I don't know why, but Victoria and Caitlin, like, I have no connection with them.
Yeah.
I don't know
I
why.
wouldn't mind Victoria.
I just don't. Yeah, that would be an option.
I
I
wouldn't
just
mind.
don't talk to them because
Because I feel like Victoria wouldn't ruffle that many feathers.
I don't think so. Maybe, I mean,
Yeah.
I don't think so. Because that's just the way I play my game. If you're not my ally, don't waste time talking to you. Like, that's just, I don't see the point.
That's why after that, I was rejected like 5 times.
Yeah, I
To
don't
talk. I was just like,
I
okay,
don't
whatever.
like to be somebody that talks to everybody because then people don't know
Yeah.
where I stand. Like, I'd rather make it known that I have people that I don't align with. So, anyway,
Yeah.
it's those 2 people for me.
I mean, I'm definitely going to talk to Patrick, see what Patrick wants to do.
Yeah.
But, yeah. I mean, I'm not putting him.
I didn't think so.
Yeah, there was no question on that one.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I think either Caitlin or Victoria has to go.
Okay, I'm cool with that.
Here's my reason.
Oh, good.
Caitlin still has a bank vote. That becomes more and more dangerous the longer it sits.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but my thing is, like, I have a sunflower, so I'd be nervous giving her another chip.
That's fair.
She has 2. So
Do you think Maddie would trust us enough to do it?
yeah, she would.
Okay.
I mean, but who do you think would we put up as, like, a pawn?
They would never go home.
You don't think?
No, I don't think so.
But putting him up would be such.
Oh, I think it's risky. If you want someone who would never go home, that's who it is.
So how are you seeing, like, the end of the game? Because the reason I wanted something with, like, a little power is because I finally got seeds, so I'm not super worried
Exactly. I
about
have one. I kind of see myself getting 4th place no matter what.
With who?
What do you mean?
Like, I would take you to the end because, like,
But I just feel like someone's gonna get sketched out by me, and 4th place is the easy spot to pick me off.
what? No, I think you're overthinking it.
Maybe.
Because who would we magically go to the end with?
John.
But who's John really up to? Is he more, I think he's much more loyal to you. But then past that, I don't think I'm as, like, next up.
No, it's probably Clay. It's a good
Exactly.
point. It's a good point. I like Laura a lot. I trust Laura.
Yeah, she loves you too.
And she told me last round that her top 2 are you and I.
I would be happy to make a little bit with her.
I'm good with that.
we have to try to figure out what Maddie wants to do. But like between John and Clay, who do you feel like you trust more?
Johnny.
I can read Clay better. I trust Johnny more.
Because I asked Clay the same question between you and Johnny, and he said Johnny.
Probably, that makes sense. They've been closer to the whole time.
Exactly. So I guess with Carla going, I'm basically locked in with you and locked in with Laura. Because I didn't know she thought that.
Oh yeah, she like told me straight. She's like, look, I don't have anybody with Gabby going. She's like, I trust you and Patrick way more than I trust anybody else over here.
Okay.
And I think we'll pull Maddie into that.
I'm very down.
And then that's a solid 4.
And if me and you can keep working at the guy's angle, because they're not going to take up us or those girls.
They're not,
Then
because
we
they know the
can
threat.
get to the end with the most seeds, and then we can have the
I don't know. Patrick talks like he's good with me,
Yeah.
but I don't know if he is.
So you think there's a possibility that he would nominate you?
I do.
Okay.
I'm a little nervous about it.
So who do you think's gonna be? Who you, like?
I have no idea where Maddie's head's
I have no clue. And I know she's not gonna get rid of Laura.
No, I think her and Laura they're a pair.
For sure.
But where does that put anybody else? No idea.
I think that we for sure are in danger. Maybe if Maddie is telling you, not you, I think I might be in danger with Maddie. Rightfully so, if I'm gonna be honest. I mean, I've been talking shit up and down, and she's in the greenhouse for doing nothing, so. Sorry, it's late for me. I'm a little hangry. Anyway, so it's valid. It's valid.
As of right now, I don't want to put Caitlin up.
Okay.
Because I feel like if I put Caitlin up, she's going to think, I don't want her to think that I took this to gun for her.
Yeah.
Because in the event that she stays, she's going to be like,
That's
well.
fair. So who are you thinking?
Definitely not Laura.
I agree. Love Laura. I feel good. I think I feel good. I feel good.
Who do you feel?
I like me. I'm rooting. How do you feel about that?
I mean, I'm good with that.
Okay. Good with that.
We're good with that.
Who would you be comfortable putting up then? Have you talked to Victoria?
Talk to Victoria.
I can't put a Victoria. Me and her have a better relationship than me and Caitlin.
Okay. I don't want to go with Caitlin. I mean, I'd be fine with Victoria.
Okay, I'm good with that. You were thinking Victoria. I might, if you put a Victoria, I might just put Caitlin. That way it can just like end that little. And then if Caitlin uses that route, I'll just throw up a pawn or something.
Okay.
And then I guess the target would be Victoria.
I guess so.
But I
Yeah.
just know we've been close and we haven't stepped on each
Yeah.
other's toes by any means.
I was literally just telling Patrick, I was like, I mean, like, I haven't talked to Brody in a little bit, so, like, I don't know. It's like, I don't know, like, where he's standing. I was like, I feel like he could probably just, like, take it or leave me. I was like, but, like, I'm not gunning for him.
No offense, but like,
No,
if it was Patrick's choice last round, he was closer with Carlin than you, so he would have
Yeah.
wanted you to go up.
Yeah.
And I backed myself into a corner because I told both of those two
Yeah.
girls last round, they're like, hey, you're not going up if it's my vote.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
that's kind of.
I mean, at this point, I don't want Laura going up.
Mm-hmm.
Don't want you going up.
That's where I stand.
Yeah.
Because I was talking with Patrick over there, it was just us two, and I was like, hey, me, you, Laura, and Maddie would be great.
Yeah.
Because one,
He mentioned that, and I was like, okay, yeah. I was
Okay,
like,
good.
because when he said that, I was like, okay, that makes me feel a little bit better.
yeah, because I trust Laura. Because
Yeah.
I accidentally burned her during the whole Lily thing. Because I was supposed to tell her not to use her bank vote, and I just like totally forgot in the heat of the moment. We were freaking out. I got told when I was on the couch, and so like I just totally forgot, and I still feel bad about it.
Yeah.
But like I'm there with her.
Yeah, Laura from the beginning of the game is one. Laura and Patrick are the two of the ones that I've trusted the most.
Yeah, and Patrick and I have been close. You and I
Yeah.
have talked throughout the
Yeah.
game. And then Laura, I didn't talk too much, but like we talked the first round, and then we talked like the third round. And
Yeah, I don't think Laura would ever.
no, and the other thing is like, y'all understand that I made that hard pitch for Lily.
Yeah. No. Yeah. And it's really just trying to choose between like few different people, because I have like a lot of people that I know for a fact I don't want out of the game right now. But like I feel like it might upset some people. But that's the game, so at this point I don't care.
Who are you closest with right now?
Laura and Patrick.
And who do you think are your biggest threats?
I feel like right now, I feel like if we don't get Victoria and Caitlin out the game, that could really sway in a different direction than what I would like the game to go. So, probably them. I don't really think you have to worry this time.
Okay.
Not with me. I don't think with Patrick you have to worry either.
Okay. I appreciate that. I told you I don't have any weird vendetta with you or anything like that, and I'm glad that you are finally finding yourself in a positive place.
Look at me.
I think it's great.
Coming back.
I think it's great.
No voting.
Yeah.
I like the little group we have right now.
If I think we could like start like locking some stuff in.
Yeah, I agree.
So like, who are you thinking? I was honestly just thinking we could do the guys.
Okay.
If that works for you, like me, you, Clay, and Brody.
Okay. That's fine with me. Because I want to. I know that it's gonna start getting to down to the wire, and no one really has talked to me about anything. So that's why I've just been like, okay, I don't know.
Yeah, I know. And I feel like the last few rounds we haven't gotten to talk. That's why I was like I'm probably gonna put up Caitlin.
Okay.
Because I think Maddie's gonna put up Victoria, and Caitlin has enough for uproot, so she'll probably buy uproot. I was thinking, like, if I have to put a replacement, it would probably be you or Clay.
Okay. I know you've been working with Brody a lot.
Yeah, but I mean, I put up Brody. It's just like a pawn placeholder thing, and I feel like I don't know. It'd just be like a little bit less of like a huge thing because if I put up Brody, I know Brody's like gonna get super paranoid, and so I'd rather just not deal with that. And so I'm gonna talk to Clay about it and see how he feels, and I'm sure he'll have the same thing. But obviously, I don't want to do that.
No,
it would be a lot easier if we didn't have to.
I agree with you.
Okay. I want to go talk to Clay. I want to ask him how he feels about that group.
Yeah, that's totally fine. I like that group, and obviously I don't want to be up the block, but I understand where you are. I've been there. So
I'll talk to Clay, and I'll say like it'll probably be one of the people that we're working with. That way, it seems a little bit more disguised anyway. And then if he's willing to go up, like I think the person gets a seed. So
yeah, that is one benefit.
So, do you feel closer to Victoria or Caitlin?
I like Caitlin because she has the banked vote.
That's why you like.
Well, because it's a play.
No,
you know what I mean.
It's a big move.
And she has something to offer. Like I feel like I'm in the same relationship with both of them, but Caitlin gives me.
Okay. I think I'm gonna talk to Caitlin and see if she's gonna use uproot on Victoria, then I have to put her on.
Right.
But if we could get like less blood on our hands and make it less obvious, then we'll Exactly. People see me and you as being very close.
They don't.
Yeah, and I think that's the best. That's the best.
Well, because I think Brody's been our intermediator.
Which is perfectly fine with me. Let Brody be like the face or whatever.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I don't want to get my hands dirty.
Because I've always felt good with you.
Yeah.
So I've never alright. Love it.
He's saying that he wants to put either me or Clay up there as a pity thing.
Can we rotate so the light is facing this way?
He did ask me which I was closer between you and Clay, and I was honest. I was like, look, I trust Johnny more than Clay. If both of them are honest to me, and I'm hoping that means he's gonna not fuck me because of it. But I don't think he will. I do think he's gonna take it into account.
I don't have a reason. Like you've been the only real true person since the first round.
Same. Like you have not lied to me,
no.
And as much as Clay hasn't lied to me either, he just has been a little bit more resistant.
Well, because I felt like he was hardcore with Lily's group.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
So, and I do still have this if needed this round.
Well, and Caitlin
you have
gave me
again,
back
so that's
because
good.
she was like, I don't want to owe you anything.
So if you get nervous, give it to me.
Okay.
Before, if you end up going up.
Yeah,
put it
that's
that way.
fine.
But I don't think we'll need it.
Because I think they're gonna go for one of the girls.
I think they are as well. Which, okay.
Yeah,
I told them, I'm like, look, as much as I want to keep them safe because I promised them some kind of safety,
You really only promised them the
I
first
promised them one
round.
round, and as much as I like them as human beings, because I really do think they are phenomenal humans, everyone here is.
Right.
So I can't think that way.
And what I'm thinking is next round anyway, they can't play in the greenhouse. So the only one that can is Laura.
Yeah.
So still.
I like Laura.
Yeah.
I think she's been honest and straightforward, and I truly accidentally screwed her.
Yeah, you did.
Kind of accidentally, kind of not.
But does she know that?
No, she thinks it's accidental. I was like, look, Johnny and Clay didn't tell me till we were on the couch, and I totally forgot to tell you. I'm so sorry. Like, how can I repay? She's like, it's not a big deal. Let it be. I trust you. So I'm gonna let it be until she brings it up. This next auction, I do plan on using one seed to figure out seed count.
Okay.
That's gonna start coming into play soon, I think.
Okay.
And we really need to get a pulse on where it's at. That way, so you don't.
Can I tell you how many I have?
Yeah.
I have 4.
Okay, I have 1.
Okay.
So I'm gonna use my 1.
Okay.
Because I think it's vital to know where that is at this point. Because I think who just got eliminated? Carlin gave hers to Patrick.
I'm just worried, like, if they don't put. I feel like he's gonna. Well, Patrick said that he wants to do an all guys thing. Did he tell you that?
He did not.
He was.
Well, he did mention that previously, but he didn't mention it this round.
He told me
but
But
he did mention it previously,
Okay.
so that's not complete bullshit.
Okay. So
like he did say, like, hey, look, I really like me, you, Johnny, and Clay. He said, I just don't know if they're going to be on board with it, kind of thing. So
I mean,
We're detention buddies. Like, that's thick.
That's thick as thieves out here.
If you nominate me, I'm gonna tell Teach.
Teach?
I'm gonna tell Teach.
Laney scares me. Please don't tell Teach. Okay, so my only worry about not nominating you is I would be worried that you would buy Uproot and use it on one of the nominees. Because I don't want to nominate you, because I feel a lot better about you post Daisy Chain and post all that BS, because we actually got to talk as like individuals, and I feel really good about you.
Right.
But it's one of those things where it's like, I don't want to not nominate you and then have it come back to bite me and like.
Yeah, but I mean, I can also buy Uproot to save myself.
No, I know, but I mean, like, I don't want you to have to like waste the seed, like use the seeds. So like, but if I don't put you on the block, you could use Uproot on someone else, and then you're safe and they're safe.
Gotcha.
And that would make it harder for me as someone who has to nominate someone. But I would be willing to not nominate you if like we could reach some kind of agreement on that.
Okay.
But if you feel more comfortable just using Uproot, I can nominate you, give you the seed, and then you just use Uproot. Like it's whatever you'd be more comfortable with. I don't want to nominate you.
Okay.
But you would get a seed, and it would make Uproot easy.
Yeah. I can't find one of my seeds. I think I dropped it somewhere. So I need to. Does that mean that I've lost? Like I don't have it anymore?
Oh, from the challenge?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no. Just tell them that you.
Okay.
If they never put it in, they'll know it counts as one. So just
Okay.
talk to them.
Okay. Yes, I have 3 seeds.
Okay. So I don't know what her plan was, but would you feel more comfortable or less comfortable with me nominating you or not nominating you? Because you were in the greenhouse, so I'd also feel kind of weird nominating you. But if you, you know,
Would you? I mean, are you comfortable telling me who you would put up there if you don't nominate me?
if I don't nominate you, I would probably be nominating Johnny. I mean, like, I would appreciate you being honest with me. I don't know.
I mean,
We can talk it a little bit more privately. I feel like it's kind of weird having this conversation.
do what you gotta do.
Oh, I love that.
Do what you gotta do. Either way.
Okay, I'll talk to you before I make the noms, just to let you know what I ended up deciding, because I don't want to, like, blindside you at the thing.
I love the drama.
Would you mind if I talk to Clay? Or if we
Not
talk
at all.
to Clay?
Sweet.
So
I
back
love
to
her.
you. What's up with you?
Back to me. I already talked to Maddie, but I wanted to talk to you, see where you were at, what you were thinking.
Well, okay, so the people that I wasn't, like, we kind of agreed that, like, Laura should be safe.
I figured that.
And because she kept us both safe last round, and, like, I would like to keep Brody safe. So, like, kind of agreed on that. And, like, I wanted to keep, like, you and Johnny also safe. And so like by process of elimination, it kind of came down to Caitlin and Victoria. But for me, I feel like I have a good relationship with Victoria, so I don't want people to nominate her. But now I'm probably going to end up nominating Caitlin, and then she's going to buy Uproot, I'm assuming.
And then you have to replace her?
Yeah. I wouldn't do it unless you're okay with it, but would you be okay being nominated or no?
I mean, I would prefer not to be. You know,
because I talked to Johnny about the same scenario, and he was like in the same boat.
Yeah, I mean, I would prefer not to be, just because that makes me really nervous. If that were the case that the decision you feel like you have to make,
yeah,
then sure, I respect it. But I would hope, obviously, not to be in that position.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't do it if I thought
I don't
you were
really
at
want
all.
Johnny there either.
Yeah, I
to be
know.
honest.
I know it's tough. But it's like Laura and Brody can be a safe list.
Process of elimination. We talked about it. It was obviously leaning towards Victoria, but
It's just one of those things where there's so few people in the game.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really know any other way.
Yeah. Well, when I first talked to Maddie, she was like, "You don't have anything to worry about." I was like, "Okay." Like, you know. Then I went and talked to Patrick.
Is this private?
No, you can come over here. Then I went and talked to Patrick, and he was like, so he had already asked her before she walked away if she would be okay going up if that were the case. And then when you walked away, we started talking, and he asked me the same question: would I be okay going up if that were the case? And I was like, obviously I don't want to be put in that position,
Right.
but if that's the choice that you feel like you have to make, then, you know, I have to be down with that. And he said, you said the same thing.
Yeah.
But it's like, I'm not going to willingly go up. Like,
Well, no,
you know,
no,
like
that's-
I'm not going to say like, yeah, put me up. Like, that's not what I'm
Do y'all
trying
have
to
any
do.
seeds?
Yes. But I don't have a lot.
I mean, we could make a deal that's like, if one of us gets put up there, we could each put up one of our seeds for an uproot or something like that.
How many do they
The only
have?
issue is that now we have replacement nominees.
And how many?
Oh, yeah.
And how many does Patrick have? Does Patrick have enough
I
seats?
don't
'Cause
know. I think he has 3 or 4.
I think Carlin gave him all of hers. I don't know how many she had.
And he just won 3 in the competition.
Yeah, so he might be sitting on 10 at this point.
Shit. Okay.
Damn.
So the catch is, he might just buy it and not use it, which
Mhm.
isn't a bad thing because then he wastes 10 seeds and nothing else.
Yeah, I keep forgetting that it's an auction. You can't just buy it.
Right. I'm just really nervous that he has Typhon to go up. And he has all of us.
Yeah, I don't
I'm
like
What
that.
kind of game is that?
Yeah.
You know,
guess
he's
it's
obviously
just-
only putting one person and maybe a replacement, but what
And
do you
I-
mean by that? You know,
Fuck,
it's
and
like,
I was like, yeah, I don't mind going up because I'm thinking I'll just buy myself an uproot. But he could totally, you know, anything can happen with that. Laura probably has a shit ton of seeds too. Damn it.
yeah.
I'm gonna talk to him.
So, in this round, I feel pretty safe. Maddie's definitely not going to put me up. Which, I mean, I'm working with Maddie. The top right now would be Patrick. I haven't gotten a chance to talk to Patrick, but I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm safe with him. So for this round, I feel good. I'm just nervous about what's going to happen moving forward as the cast gets smaller and smaller and we really have to draw some lines. I don't even know who I would target anymore because, like, I'm so confused on who is aligned with who. Like, I'm aligned with Patrick and Brody, but then Brody will say something negative about Patrick, and then it's like it's all very confusing. So I don't know.
Ideally, who would you like to see go home this week?
This week, I still am not vibing with Caitlin or Victoria, and I would like to see Victoria go. No, I'm sorry. I would like to see Caitlin go because I nominated her, so I feel like that might give her something against me. And I don't have anything bad with Victoria, so probably Caitlin. Yeah.
Okay, so we should be good. Me and Maddie, definitely not touching you. I think I'm gonna nominate Caitlin. She's
Okay.
gonna nominate Victoria. And then on the uproot, excuse me, I'm gonna renom with one of the guys. I'm not gonna renom you.
Okay. I appreciate that.
Yeah, because you had my back and
Absolutely.
I trust you. What were you thinking about for like the end game though? Like, who would you want to go to the end with?
Definitely you.
I agree.
Dude, Maddie's turning out to be like really loyal and
Mhm.
like strong competitor.
Well, she's been kind of looked over from the jump, so I feel like you just got to give her a little chance to.
You know, after playing Big Brother with her, I really didn't expect much from her in this game, but she's doing really well.
The redemption.
And, well, I mean, she's doing really well, and I'm liking her game, and I mean, she's really loyal to me. So I like that. Y'all are probably.
Who?
Probably y'all are probably the two people I trust the most.
Because Brody told me that you said you felt good about him.
I do. I do.
I'm down to make that a little 4.
Like, I'm good with Brody. There's nobody that I'm bad with. But just people that I feel are the most loyal to me, I think, are you and Maddie. That's not saying anything about Brody. Anything bad about Brody. I'm just
Well, Brody brought you to me. I didn't was pitching you. He was like, I like me, you, and Laura. And I was like, okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
Because I'm just trying to get a feeling for how we're gonna get to the end of the game.
I like
because
Brody.
from the jump we've been together, and I guess Carlin turned into a buffer for me and you.
Yeah.
Because that could have been easily been you in that spot.
Right.
If people thought me and you were super close,
I
which
like
we are.
Brody, he's such a good player, and sometimes I don't know if he's just protecting himself or, you know what I mean? Like, he tends to talk to everybody.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm not scared of Brody's game this time. It doesn't. From my perspective,
it's not
he's
super
just
threatening.
He's just been kind of there, and he had to go balls to the wall for the daisy chain vote, and I don't even think that shit was necessary. I think the girls that were going home, the girl that was going home was just trying to really push, and Brody felt the need to put his foot down, but we orchestrated that whole thing. It happened the way it happened. I don't know, but you never know. The jury could all respect the shit out of Brody.
Johnny, I like Johnny too. We're just not close.
Yeah, Johnny gives me sporadic
The same with Clay.
Yeah.
I never know where
Clay.
he stands.
Clay is a wild card.
Yeah,
So
I never know.
I'm gonna
where
go
he
talk to Johnny and let him know that I'm gonna nominate Caitlin, and then I'll probably read on with him.
Okay.
Just to be safe.
Sounds
I don't
good.
want him to be blindsided.
I don't know if you talked to Patrick or Brody.
Yeah, just now I talked to Patrick.
Okay, I'm both on board with this. Okay, cool.
I like it.
Yeah. I was worried about Brody for a second because
Same.
I hadn't talked, we talked at the beginning. It wasn't.
That's what I just told Patrick. He was asking who do I feel most close with, and I said you and Maddie. And he was like, what about Brody? And I was like, I love Brody. He's cool. We've been good throughout this game. Sometimes I just don't know exactly where he stands, but I'm not saying anything bad about it. I just, I just feel like you and Patrick are the most loyal to me. Yeah. For us. And Patrick as well. The 4 of us.
Yeah, I
seems to
talked
be.
with you about that, and I didn't get to talk with you again because I know you and I had talked.
Yeah, I talked to you and Patrick, and I was like, I haven't talked to Laura about it since. So I was like,
y'all are the 3 people I would like to stick with moving forward.
I trust y'all.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I'm making too many deals. I think I have 4 Final Fours at this point.
Which one are you most loyal to?
Johnny, whichever one that is. If it's with Johnny, I trust it, but I think the one that trusts me the most is Laura, Maddie, and Patrick. And I think I'm 4th in that group, but I don't really care. All I need is a chance. Because, your boy makes magic happen. So, I don't know. I'm going to go round by round at this point. I'm going to ping pong back and forth as long as I can until I get caught with my pants down, and then I'll beg for forgiveness. Sometimes it's better to ask for forgiveness after fucking up, or not fucking up, intentionally doing something, than to run the risk of never being able to do that something in the first place because I didn't take the risk in the first place. I feel better than I thought I would at this point. I thought oh shit, after I got Lily out, it's downhill. It's kind of fallen in my favor, and now I get to compete next round, win, and then feel it out and see who's next to me. Because I think at this point, the fact that I got 3rd place in the writing board competitions says a lot about where I'm at, because I should not have won. I should have been out 2nd after pissing off everybody in this house. So, I think I can get top 3 in any competition moving forward. And so I'm going to rely on that to an extent and rely on the relationships I've built and see where they take me. Where you lying?
Yeah, so I told Caitlin, I was like, I would nominate you, but I don't want to. I'm just nervous that if I don't nominate you, you'll use Uproot.
So here's my concern. Okay. I think no matter which one you put up, someone else who's safe is going to use Uproot.
Okay.
So they're both safe. So then 2 people are safe.
Okay, but if that's the case, because I'm pretty sure it's going to be Caitlin and Victoria.
So then that's fine, because then one of them still goes home.
Exactly.
I thought you were putting up like Clay, which is fine.
Oh,
but
no, I feel good.
Because I know we talked about that at one point. So.
Well, my thing is like, I'll probably replace Caitlin with Johnny just because I feel like me and Johnny don't have like that close of a connection.
Johnny's not going home.
Yeah, and I know I think Johnny's safer than Clay, honestly.
Probably.
Just because Clay's at least.
Especially if those 2 girls can't vote.
Yeah, and Clay is a little like threatening, at least somewhat, and Johnny is just kind of
poor
like,
little innocent little Johnny Grab.
Yeah, I don't know if you'd be down to make like 2 separate like Final 4 groups with the boys, and then Laura and Maddie. But I kind of floated it. Laura's super down. She said me, you, and her obviously locked in.
And I talked with Maddie about it as well and reinforced it in her head.
Good.
So
and then
I love that we don't have to talk and we just like start doing the same thing and reinforcing.
I think it's a good method. And yeah, I talked to Johnny and I brought it up to him, and he was down.
Okay.
Because I think we brought up the fact that you've always been like our link between me and Johnny, and I'm totally fine with that.
I'm fine with it. I have no reason not to, and I trust both of you more than I trust anyone else. So
yeah,
that makes it easy for me. But I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bet. Cool. We can move forward with that. So it's gonna be Caitlin and then probably Johnny as a read on. Okay. Just to kind of keep it a little bit more.
And maybe they don't.
Stuff.
I think they were.
Patrick.
Oh, sorry, Caitlin.
That's okay. So I forgot that it's an auction and I can't just buy things outright. So I said that I wouldn't mind being put up, but I was thinking that I could just uproot myself. But like,
how many seeds does Victoria have?
I don't know.
If it would make you feel more comfortable, I would be willing to give you one of my seeds to help you get uproot, because then you'd be at 5.
4.
No, because I'd give you one because I'm this.
I only have 3.
And I'd give you this.
Oh.
That's why I was talking to you about that, because I didn't want to give someone else a seed and then have it turn into something. But like, you just got 2 seeds, and then
Right.
I could give you this seed, and I'd be willing to give you another one because I don't want you to go. You were just in the greenhouse.
So okay.
But I just wanted to make sure like that was what you were thinking.
Okay.
And then.
Do you know how many seeds Laura has?
No clue. But she's been friends with people that have been getting out.
I feel like she might have a lot of seeds, and I feel like she might be able to like super outbid me.
No, look. If I'm keeping her safe and she would drive up the price for someone I'm willing to give seeds to, that I would think of her as like a terrible ally.
Okay. All right.
I'm really keeping her safe because she kept me safe. Same thing with Brody. So that's the only reason that I'm like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want you to think this is like some big. It's not.
I don't.
It's not. It's just I would like to just.
Yeah, I mean, hey, if you're willing to give me a seed.
Yes, I 100% will.
Okay. Cool.
Awesome. Edit that, please. I spent this time trying to set up my end game, and I have 2 options that both include Brody. One is with Maddie, Laura, and Brody, and the other is with Johnny, Clay, and Brody. In my ideal end game, it's me, Laura, Maddie, and Brody, and we get Brody out. And then it's me, Laura, and Maddie, because I feel like the jury won't respect Maddie, and I feel like they have a little bit of like dislike for Laura because like the way that she's kind of been like a little bit like more reserved, and so I think I might be like the only option. But that's like perfect world shit. I don't know if Brody's planning on cutting me. Like, good for him. But like the way I see it, the only way I'm getting like deep to the end, because I think he has better relationships with Clay and Johnny, is with him. So if he wants to cut me, I kind of have to deal with that. I would have liked it more if Caitlin went home this week, because I feel better about Victoria if she was in power, but the way the greenhouse went, she has too many seeds, so we'll see how it goes.
Okay, so here's the tweet. If you go up, I'm gonna make sure that you're off.
Okay.
If I go up,
I don't
you
want
make
you
sure
going.
I'm off.
Yeah.
If we win the auction and pull somebody off, it makes us immune, right?
So
or does that not exist
so
anymore?
for example, if Johnny's nominated, you buy the uproot and you use the uproot on Johnny, you're both safe.
Okay. So that's a way to look at it.
Cool.
I think I have 8,
Okay.
but I'm not sure on that count. So we'll check back in whenever I have my cup.
Okay.
But I can potentially get us something.
Okay. Well,
we can together get
either
something.
either of us are up there, I
Yes.
want to join seats.
Or if I end up being up, let's.
That's what I mean. Like, if you
switch
get up
some
there
seats,
or I
let's-
go up there, I don't care.
You have an extra vote as well, right? Or did you already use it?
No. I was saving that as like my
Okay.
ace.
Okay. So I think you and I are in an okay position right now.
Yeah, I think we should be fine. I don't want to go up at all.
I don't know if either of us would necessarily be up first unless I'm looking at this wrong. But I think that we're in danger of being replacements.
Yeah. I mean, maybe. I don't know if he's going to put both the girls up. He should. He should put both of them. Like, he should put one and Maddie
I
should
think
put
that's going to end up being the plan, but I don't know.
Okay, did he talk to you about wanting to do like a all guys thing?
Yes, and I told him that was a bad idea.
Okay. I told him like,
I mean, it's whatever, but I was like, I don't want to ostracise all the girls and
Right.
stuff. Like, that's
Exactly.
silly.
Alright, what happened?
So he told me that if he would be willing to, well, like if he nominates me, I'll get a sunflower seed. He said he would give me one of his personal seeds if I need it to uproot myself.
Okay.
And I said, well, how many seeds does Laura have? Because I feel like she could, super outbid me. And he was like, well, she better not do that because I'm keeping her safe. And if I'm willing to give a seed to you to uproot yourself and she was like to outbid you, then like that would put us at odds. So I feel comfortable with being nominated at this point.
Okay.
Now, if he goes back on his word,
Yeah, that's shit.
I just wanted to ask you, because I would rather know
Yeah.
ahead of time if you're gonna put me up.
Process of elimination is literally nothing against you.
Mhm.
It was just going by like the people that I've like we've talked some, but like not that much.
Yeah.
So I was leaning towards you.
Yeah.
I definitely don't want to just like blindside you on that one.
Yeah,
Because
no.
I was gonna try and talk to you. So.
Yeah, that's why I came to chat with you, just because I didn't want to be like surprised.
Yeah.
I'm not.
I know Patrick's not coming.
Right, yeah. What I think confuses me with what I've been hearing about Patrick's decision, and obviously your decision is your own, and I totally understand that. At this point in the game, it doesn't really make sense to me to not be going for the really, like you had said in the beginning, like the threatening people. Like to me, and I don't know if that is me, but I didn't think it was. To be completely honest with you, like I just didn't. I've only been in the greenhouse once. Like it's not like.
Yeah.
Honestly, so to me, with so little people in the game, I guess I just don't understand that. I think there are far more threatening people in the game currently.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's not just why you're voting. I just needed to. I felt like I needed to say that because I.
Yeah, no, I totally understand that. I think it's. I have to touch base with other people, but I think it's literally just at this point. It's just like a who I have not as many ties to. I mean, literally, it's if I put you up, it's nothing against you.
All right, here we are. It's time for another nomination ceremony. Patrick and Maddie, you have the ability to nominate this week. Patrick, you're first.
I already talked to this person, and it's what they're comfortable with as well. So, Caitlin.
Yes, sir.
All right, Caitlin, you have been nominated, and you receive a seed.
Grazie. She's gonna get that now.
Thank you.
All right, Maddie, you name the next nominee.
I've also talked to this person. So I'm gonna put Victoria.
All right, come have a seat.
Hey, girl.
Caitlin and Victoria have been nominated. Let's go to the auction. Will either nominee buy their way off the block? Who will be the next person banished? Find out next time on The Greenhouse.